Hello everybody, this is Garden Fairy. Welcome back to a Skyrim Special Edition. This is the third video of the series. Now, this is a game that I have played before, for those of you who have not seen the first two videos. This is not a Learn With Me series. This is one where I go through and I teach my own style for playing this game and give my own tips based on my experiences with the game. Now, in the first two videos, we went through and we created our character and we got out of Helgen and made our way down here into Riverwood. This is us, our can't really, well, I'm not exactly sure how to say it, but this is us after just talking to Alvor, and we are getting ready to take off again, and we're gonna talk to the different people here in Riverwood, get a couple more assignments, and we'll be on our way. So what we are doing now is we are picking up supplies that we are going to need in order to get more gold, to be able to survive in the game, and to survive our next encounter. More on that after we go see the Riverwood Trader. So, here we go. We are going downstairs in Alvor's basement, and we are going to get what we need down here. Now, these are iron arrows. I think we're just going to go ahead and leave those this time. We'll come over here.
Did you really see a dragon?
There's nothing here. We can't respond to her. They will not allow us to.
Papa says I'm too friendly with strangers. But you seem alright.
Make yourself at home. You're pretty, I'll give you that. Just stay away from my husband, Alvar.
Sigrid. Now we can talk to her. How do I get to Whiterun from here?
Just follow the road north. When you get to Honningbrew Meadery, turn left and the road will take you to the city gates. It's not far. We used to go to the market there every month or so until the roads got so dangerous with the war and all.
What do you think about the war?
I just hope the war doesn't come to Riverwood. There's enough trouble in the world without those stormcloaks stirring up more. All right then.
Take the Alta wine.
What do you need?
We'll leave the
My father
sword
is Alvor, the blacksmith. I'm
and
his
the
assistant.
dagger.
I'm an apprentice.
We'll leave those. We're gonna need that.
Someday, I'm going to forge my own sword.
We will take those. We'll be able to get money from those. Cannot take the bear pelt. Now remember, anything in red means that it will be considered to be stolen. So whenever you are going through and getting supplies from places like this, always pay attention. Don't just hit square to collect everything. You could end up in a world of trouble. And you want the people of Riverwood to be your allies. You don't want them to be mad at you or wanting to kill you.
Be careful!
And remember, even though they are not able to be sold right away, they do add up.
Make yourself at home.
So eventually you are going to want to get as many of those as possible.
Did
I
you really
almost
see
forgot.
a dragon?
Harvest the herbs.
Papa isn't too friendly with strangers, but you seem alright.
Damn Stormcloak rebels.
Remember, pay
Take what you
attention
need, my friend. Within reason, of course.
to everything.
Whatever you need. My smear, if it's simple and strong, I can forge it.
Cooking pots allow you to cook food that restores your health or provides other temporary effects. Each recipe requires specific culinary ingredients. They can be found throughout Skyrim. Of course, this is the poisoned green apple and the poisoned red apple from the curios. Now, the stuff that we can actually make are highlighted in white. Some of these you do not need salt, like the vegetable soup. Of course, others you do need salt, which is the majority of everything that is on here.
Good luck.
Alright. Now, we can go ahead and sleep, but we're only going to sleep for an hour. And we're going to head out here. We're going to go to the right, and we're going to sell Alvor a lot of our goods. We are also going to take his iron ingots. The workbenches. Use workbenches to improve armor. All improvements require materials. The amount of improvement depends on your smithing skill. Here comes Alvor.
Whatever you need. My smear, if it's simple and strong, I can forge it.
Excuse me. We're gonna start off with what have you got for sale?
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Barter. Items above the divider line belong to the vendor. Items below the line belong to you. To buy or sell an item, select it and press X. So, let's see here. Iron bottle wax. We are going to sell all 4. We're going to sell all the daggers, the iron daggers. Iron great swords. We're going to sell both of those. We're going to sell all 5 of the iron mace. And 2 of the iron swords. We're going to sell the iron war axe. All 3 iron war hammers. Both, well, 2 of the long bows, I should say. And we'll go ahead and keep the steel dagger for now until we figure out exactly what all they have, that he has. We are going to sell 11 of the fur boots, all the fur gauntlets, both of the hide shields. And we're just going to sell all of the Imperial armor. And every single bit of the Stormcloak cuirass. And you see we have the Torturer's hood. Now we have over 820 1 of, the gold that we are going to need to be able to survive the game. So, see what we can do here. That's all stuff that he wants, that we need.
Good day.
So, at this point in time, yes, we are unencumbered, so to speak, but we are nude
Please,
for
beer,
the
you're
most
going
part.
to freeze to death.
So, we are going to use the tanning rack. Tanning rack is used to turn animal hides to leather and to turn leather into strips. Both leather and leather strips are used in crafting and improving weapons and armor. So there's those. Now, come over here. He's using it, but oh well. Blacksmith forges. The blacksmith forge is used to create new weapons and armor from raw materials. Now we've got hide, iron, studded, leather, jewelry, building materials, which we will need a lot of. So, every chance you get, my advice literally is to create as many as you can. This is going to make it to where it is a lot easier for you to go through and actually build your homesteads. And we've got miscellaneous here for the pork bulb arrow, which is quite interesting. I have not made those before, and this is from the Curios. And the shellbug helmet, which I haven't really seen much there on that either. So what we are going to do is we're going to go to the studded. We're going to take a look there, go down. We'll just go ahead and we'll make the iron leather.
Reminds me when I first started.
Now, go through here, go into the items, up into the apparel, and we're going to add that leather armor. So that is going to be equipped. We're going to put the fur boots back on for the time being. And, well, that's pretty much all we can do at the moment. So, go through, take a look at our character, and that is what she looks like now. So, that is Zarrah. Now we're going to go back over here.
Take what
Talk
you need,
to
my friend.
Alvar.
Within reason, of course.
Ask him if he needs help around the
actually.
forge.
How about you smith me an iron dagger? Here's everything you need to make one. Go ahead. Until next time.
Iron? The dagger.
Whatever you need. My smear, if it's simple and strong, I can forge it. Not
Here's
bad,
an iron dagger.
but it's a little dull. How about you sharpen it up? Just need a bit of metal and the grindstone over there. Until next time.
Okay. Grindstone. Use the grindstone to improve weapons. All improvements require specific materials, which you can buy or find in the world. Iron dagger. We're going to craft that. Now we're going to go ahead, since we're more than likely keeping this steel dagger, and we are going to improve that as well. So that fit has been improved. Well, not exactly fit,
You
but
looking for
you
a
know
new
what I
blade?
mean.
Iron and steel, mostly. I might even have some of your fancy elven pieces lying around somewhere.
I apologize for going fast through that. I will try and remember that I need to slow down so that you're able to actually hear what they say. I've sharpened the iron dagger.
This looks good. You put time into your blades. They'll serve you well when you need them. You want to keep helping? How about you make some armor? Let's start by tanning some leather on the rack. Until next time.
Alright, we've crafted the leather. Now let's
Take what
bring it
you
back
need, my
to
friend.
Alvor.
I could forge you a war hammer that would crush a giant's head like a walnut.
Here's the leather you wanted.
Ah, good. A lot of weapons and armor need leather for straps, fittings, that kind of thing. Let's see if you can make a hide helmet. Here's the rest of what you need. Until next time.
Armor, boots, bracers, helmet.
What? You looking for a new blade?
Yep. I'm sorry. Here's a hide helmet.
I should hire you to be my assistant at this rate. Let's improve the fit. Take this leather to the workbench over there. All right then.
Workbench. Hide helmet. Select. Craft. We're gonna do that with the leather armor as well. And why not? We'll do it with the fur boots.
Iron and steel, mostly. I might even have some of your fancy elven pieces lying around somewhere.
I've tempered the hide helmet.
You have talent. Keep working at your craft, and you'll be a fine smith one day. Why don't you keep that dagger and helmet? Maybe you'll remember me when you're making Skyforged steel, huh?
What have you got for sale?
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Go to apparel. Go into the miscellaneous. We're gonna take all of his iron ingots. And we'll take eight of his leather.
Until next time.
Come over here. Hide armor is 22. The leather armor is 29. Studded is 25. Make boots, bracers. I'm not going to make the helmet because I do not really do helmets. I do what most would say look like tiaras. Building materials. We've got 17. I'm going to start by doing, let's see, 6, 12. Start by 6 hinges. Well, using 6 iron ingots, so doing it this 6 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 iron fittings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Take what you need, my friend. Within
And
reach.
the rest will go on nails. Here. Used everything, which is fine. Go back over here.
Whatever you need. My smear, if it's simple and strong, I can forge it. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage.
Apparel. So this one right here. I'm more than likely going to end up going into, well, getting those again. Let's see, 8, 7. Even with the improved done on, well, the improved fit done for the fur boots, the leather is still better. So, going to sell those boots, sell one of the bracers. Get out of that. Equip the leather boots and the leather bracers. And I'm going to do my level up. When you level, you're going to be going to this screen. That's by, of course, pressing the up arrow on the D-pad. When your level increases, you must choose to increase your health, magicka, or stamina. You can also select a new perk at this time, or, save it for later. Available perks are highlighted in each constellation. I recommend, like I had said, going with either health or stamina. The higher you are with your stamina, the more you end up being able to carry. It does take a little while to get up there, but it is worth it. So what I am going to do is I myself am going to start off with stamina, which, generally speaking, it could be considered a major mistake, because health is the most important in any game like this, especially because of the fact that it makes it to where you are able to stay alive longer. Excuse me. I am also going to be finding my speech. Okay. I am going to be sticking with light armor through all this. I do not really care for heavy armor. Sneak, lockpicking, pickpocket, here is my speech. And that's the one I am going to start with. Now, the different constellations that are here are speech, alchemy, illusion, conjuration, destruction, restoration, alteration, enchanting, smithing, heavy armor, block, two-handed, one-handed, archery, light armor, sneak, lockpicking, pickpocket, and we're back to speech. This means that I am now a level 2. So, before we end up going in there, we are going to talk to other people. And I am also going to collect these cabbages. So we're going to go up and over here. Talk to
Here for work? Get an axe and bring me all the wood you can chop.
Alright. We'll go ahead and we'll do that. We'll do this 12 times. This will also end up helping us to go towards an achievement. So this is 1 time. Actually, I think we'll just go ahead and do 3 this time. And then we'll do 12 later. That's 2. This makes 3. Okay. Another reason why I decided that we were going to...
Get an axe. Bring me all... Got business here. Honest
Sorry,
gold
everybody.
or honest work. Until next time.
But part of the reason I had decided that we were only going to be doing 3 is because
At least
I want to
the
be able...
ore hasn't got yet.
Greetings, Sister Alpha. Good to see a familiar face so far from home. What is that blowhard up to now? So, he thinks he can turn Camilla against me. 2 can play at this.
But
Here,
anyway,
give this letter to Camilla and tell her it's from Sven. Let's see what she thinks of him after reading that.
but anyway,
All right, then.
I wanted to be able to talk to everybody, and I wanted you to be able to see the different dialogue between everybody.
Lucan over in the Riverwood Trader says thieves broke into the store. Strange. He says they hardly took anything.
What can you tell me about Riverwood?
It's my mill. Some folks thinks it's my town too, but it ain't. The Jarl in Whiterun owns the land and the town. I just pay the taxes.
Is there somewhere I can buy fresh supplies?
And by supplies, I suppose you mean weapons and armor? Alvar can help you out. He's our blacksmith. Good day.
Now, when I talked to Feindal, I had the option to tell him about how Sven wanted me to give a letter to Camilla.
Riverwood's agreeable enough, I suppose, for a North village.
And, well, I hadn't really done it yet. Let's see if we can actually see what the letters are and what they say. Gentleman's Guide to Whiterun, biography of Baranzia, Volume 3, Empire 2. Feindal's fake letter from Sven. My dearest Camilla, I yearn to have you as my own, washing my linens and my fine blonde hair, to cook my dinner from my stove and tend to my house while I wander. Yours truly, Sven.
Need something? Got any
Here.
ale or mead?
Have a drink on me. Give him both of those.
Yeah.
Good dog.
Now,
We're a small village, but we work hard. Take care of our own.
That letter ought to convince Camilla to never speak to Feindal ever again.
and there's no way for us to read what he had said, from what I can see. Spell to order to sale. Purchase the mud crab. During my excavations, I came across a quite particular little fellow, a mud crab, clad in plated dwarven armor. He's quite friendly, but with all of my studies, I have no time to take care of such a thing. From what I have seen, you seem to be quite trustworthy. Would you mind... No. Would you be interested in purchasing him? If so, please meet with me in my laboratory in Understone Keep, Calsamon. Feindal's fake letter from Sven. No, I have no way of being able to tell what is in them. So, we are about to see something a bit interesting from what I can see. It looks almost like we might end up being forced to make a decision once we get there. But we're going to talk to the innkeeper first, before we actually go over there.
Orgnar, are you listening?
Hard not to.
The ale is going bad. We need to get a new batch. Did you hear me?
Yep, ale's going bad.
I guess you don't have potatoes in your ears after all. Just make sure we get a fresh batch in soon.
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell.
Alright. Talk
Need a
to
room?
Orgnar?
Talk to Delphine.
I'm looking for work. Got any leads?
Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
Heard any
There have been
rumors
whispers.
lately?
A boy up in Windhelm, name of Aventus Aretino. Been trying to contact the Dark Brotherhood.
Heard any rumors lately?
Have you seen that shrine of Zarrah? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see.
Have you heard any rumors?
Lucan at the Riverwood Trader had his store broken into the other night. Oddly enough, barely anything's been stolen.
Heard any rumors lately?
Nobody trusts those mages way up north at their college. Gods only know what they do up there.
Heard any rumors lately?
Word is, Ulfric Stormcloak escaped from the Imperials. War's only gonna get worse now.
What have you got for sale?
Take a look.
Okay. No Blackbriar mead. Take the cooked beef, the wedge, both of those. Just need 2 of those. Leg of goat. Oof. Go to the alchemy lab. Alchemy lab. You can create potions and poisons by combining 2 or more ingredients to share a common effect. Experiment with different ingredients to learn their effects. Now we are going to go to damage stamina. Resist frost. That was restore health. This is restore magicka. Now we're going up here. That failed. Alright. Sometimes I forget that I am recording a video while I'm doing stuff like this, so I apologize. I will try to remember that I am in the middle of filming a video, and I will go through.
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Need a room? Talk to Delphine. Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
I will see what I can do. Alright. I can't do anything more
All right,
here.
then.
So, we'll go over this way. And we are going to need those fire salts, so I have got to get over there to get those. Moment of truth. Let's figure it out.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that. Well, I don't know what you overheard, but the Riverwood Trader is still open. Feel free to shop.
Did something happen?
Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in. We still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament, solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw.
I could help you get the claw back.
You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. If you're going to get those thieves, you should head to Bleak Falls Barrows, northeast of town. Yeah, the sooner you find the claw, the sooner our lives can get back to normal.
What have you got for sale?
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Okay, now we're gonna scroll down to weapons. Nope. Okay. No. Apparel. Sell the belted tunic, clothes, foot wraps. We're gonna keep those. Gonna keep the novice hood and the novice robes because, you know, let's see, increases magic by 30, magic regenerates 50% faster. Those are going to be needed in order to learn the enchantment. So we're going to get rid of the ragged robes, rough spun tunic, the shoes, the silver ring. We're going to go over here, get rid of some of these potions. We're gonna get another one of those, so we'll sell that. Keep the bounty. Get plenty of those though. We're gonna sell the spell tome for Spark since we already own it. Down here, miscellaneous. He's the one that buys the cast iron pots, so we are going to sell those. Clothes ironed. We're gonna need those. We'll go ahead and sell 2 of those. Oh, can't sell the lanterns yet, wouldn't get any money, so we'll keep those. He can take the paper and the skull. Didn't realize I had those. We're just gonna go ahead and give these to him. Get out of this.
Well, I think your new helper here needs a guide.
No, buy the 8, fine. But only to the edge of town.
We have to go through town and across the bridge to get to Bleak Falls Barrows. You can see it from here, though. The mountain just over the buildings. This way.
It appears that since we had talked to both of them, that we have to choose between Feindal and Sven. I tend to like Feindal a bit better, so even though I don't really want to, I'm going to go ahead and say that there's a letter.
Another poem, I bet. He does know how to make a girl blush. What's this? If that oaf thinks all I'm going to do is stay in that filthy house of his and clean, You can tell Sven that he already has a mother. I'm not speaking to him anymore. Alright then. Those thieves must be mad hiding out there. Those old crypts are filled with nothing but traps, trolls, and who knows what else.
That is the first time that I've actually talked to both of them instead of just talking to one of them. So I had no idea that that was going to be the way that it went. And it looks like she's going to just stand there.
This way.
Actually, I had to act like I was going in for her to start moving.
I wonder why they only stole Lucan's golden claw. I mean, we have plenty of things in the shop that are worth just as much coin. Lucan found the claw about a year after he opened the store. He never quite explained where he got it. He's a tricky one. This is the bridge out of town. The path up the mountain to the northwest leads to Bleak Falls Barrows. I guess I should get back to my brother. He'll throw a fit if I take too long. Such a child.
Okay. Now we followed her, so we're gonna go back over here. We're gonna get those.
Good dog.
You're that visitor been poking around.
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell.
What have you got?
Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
There. I'm only gonna worry about those and you know what? I'll just get them all. I'm going to need them anyway. Excuse me.
Need a room? Talk to Delphine.
Okay.
You're new around here, so I'll go easy on you. But don't get on my bad side. Get me mad, and I'll prank you. And not a little, a lot.
Take those. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to store a few things here. So, the fine iron dagger will be there. Gonna take that bow with me. That's gonna go. I'll go ahead and I'll store the axe. Store that. Those. I'll need those. I'm gonna end up selling that. So that can go there. I don't want that. Going to store all the alcohol that I got with me. All of the flour and the raw meat. Gonna store all the books that it'll allow me to. And I'm going to store these. Oh no, I need those lockpicks. Now, this has taken me down to a weight of 55, and I went up by 5 when I leveled up and brought up my stamina. So my total that I can carry as far as carry weight is 305. This is going to end up being a fairly long video going through Bleak Falls Barrow. So what I am going to do is I am going to go ahead, do a save, and I will see you in the next video. Remember, if you like my content, hit that subscribe button and that bell icon to be notified of all my videos that I upload. And remember, it's okay to be a gamer. It's okay to be upset at a game. Just don't let it take over your life. It's only a game. Have fun and happy gaming.